Hello, welcome to Val's Crafty Creations. Thanks so much for stopping by today. In this video, I will be sharing with you my February paper clips for the Paperclip Art Group on Facebook. The theme this month was flamingos. I sure had a lot of fun creating these tag-shaped paper clips. If you'd like to see how I created these, stay tuned. To create my paper clip, I'm using papers from this Echo Park Pool Party collection. This 12 by 12 sheet with the orange and teal, I used that. For my flamingo, I had in my stash these stickers I had purchased at Hobby Lobby. I was able to choose the two that were looking to the right, save the two looking to the left, and the leaves for another project. I decided to use the tag die set that I had shared in my first video. I looked through the papers and I found some of the 4x6 cut aparts. Turns out if I fold that in half, I'd get a nice thick tag, and I used the second from the largest, which fit perfect. Gave that a good crease, ran that through the die cutting machine. That worked out to be just the right size. Stuck both of those pieces together. I was wanting to put a hole in there, so I die cut the tag out of an index card and folded it in half, figured out where my center was so that I would have a guide. A standard hole punch here. Punch that. We're done with that. I wanted to have a background for my flamingo that had palm trees, and I found this 4x4 cut apart. Grabbed my set of oval nesting dies, and I had two of them taped together, and I was able to make a frame out of the teal paper. And then I took them apart and I used the largest one around the palm trees. So we're going to pop that image out there. And what's great is we don't have to worry about some of these items on the side here, because we'll be covering those up. Be gluing that on there. And then glue that onto the tag. Slide this over here. Grab my little 3x3 paper pad from Michaels. I just love all the bright colors. So these are the two colors of pink paper I decided to work with. From the lighter pink, I did the flower centers using this die set here. This was the closest I had to hibiscus flowers. And then from the more bright pink, since I was creating the two paper clips, I only needed half of the sheet of paper. Went with the smaller flowers. Then I found this teal paper. Was able to die cut 4 of the monstera leaves from this Dollar Tree die set. We have all that. Purchased this spool of ribbon and twine from Hobby Lobby a while back, and there just happened to be enough of this pink and white twine for me to tie a couple of bows for the top of the paper clips. Used all that up, so I'll add that back into my stash. Have some really colorful pom-pom trim for another project. All my little die cuts here. 2 leaves, flower, all assembled. And for the center, and then as embellishments on the paper clip, using the mustard colored enamel dots. And then for my flamingo, peeled the foam tape from the back, the center, and then the piece that was under the wing, glued pieces together. And one other thing, I used my sanding block and I just gave everything a quick little sand. And if I go back over it a little more, put the baker's twine through the hole I took one of my jump rings, 2 pairs of pliers. It sure makes it easy for opening jump rings. I'm going to stick this through here and gently close up the jump ring, bringing it back to the center. Grab one of these medium ones. I think they're about 5 millimeter. Open that up and stick that in the other jump ring. Get that closed up. I'll add my paper clip to that jump ring there. I have all the components for my paper clip. Glue that on there. Glue this on here. Give everything a little sand. Put this leaf right here. This one right here. Add the flower on top. Tuck my flamingo down inside, and I'll be covering up that little umbrella there. Add my enamel dots. Stamp Happy Times and Sunshine with my Memento black ink, and then I used my clear embossing powder over that. Cut out the Happy Times. Add that to the paper clip. My Doodlebug Flamingo themed washi tape, and I had just enough of the twine to stick it through there, and I have wound up 20 inches of the washi tape. I have these little flamingos that go over a key, little keychains, and then some of these tropical note cards. I have this pack of rhinestones from Michaels in the hot pink and light green. Those are just some optional goodies to include with the swab. One other thing I need to do is fray the strands of the baker's twine. That's what it's going to look like. Here is the second paper clip, all assembled. I used my B7000 in the hole that I punched to secure the jump ring, and also to keep the opening of the jump ring hidden within the baker's twine. Use the B7000 on the front to keep the loops of the bow glued down. One other thing we need to do here is grab one of the 2-inch paper clips out of my bag of paper clip blanks. Stick that in the smaller jump ring. We can twist it around until we get it to the loop. I did use my sanding block on the back. Here is the first one. We can go ahead and add that to the paper, and it can go like that, hiding the paper clip, and then we can slide that down and get it going the right direction. There we go. Alright, and now they're matching. Well, that was a very fun project. So excited to have my second set of paper clips all complete. Let's grab our information sheet. For the month of March, our theme is stars. Thanks so much for following along with the hashtag 12 paper clips, posted by the Paperclip Art Group on Facebook. If you'd like more information, make sure you check out my first video. Thanks again for stopping by today. You take care, and we'll see you again soon.